seeming to enjoy more than ordinary Kenyans?
You know, George, health or healthcare is a constitutional right. It is very well spelled out in our constitution. It is also captured as one of our aspirations in Vision 2030. So this is something that we need, not just for a section of Kenyans, but all Kenyans. And we've said that to that extent, we support His Excellency the President to roll out something that is better than what we have. Unfortunately, his dreams do not match the plan, because you talked about a plan. You know, George, when you talk about a plan or a grand plan, it is something that you thought through very, very carefully before you start rolling it out. But it would appear as if there were good intentions to deliver a better health care system for Kenyans. There may have been some good intention, but obviously, from the results that we are seeing, because when you plan, unless your execution is poor, the plan should be delivered. So it is unfortunate when you see that the only thing that has happened, in fact, they say that, you know, that they have rebranded. To them, rebranding is limited to change of name and colors, which is most unfortunate, because that's not branding. But now, leave alone branding, because people probably, most probably wanted to eat from that budget line. The mere fact that some Kenyans are going to hospital and this SHA thing is not completely working, you end up looking for money to pay. And from the reports we're getting, it appears as even that those who are covered by this SHA thing, the government is only picking up 9% of the total bill from the feedback we are getting. So is this thing really working? Or is it that, like what Rigiji told us over the weekend, that the motivation was to spend 104 billion on some system? Was that the aim at the expense of the healthcare of our people? Was it just personal gratification? You just want to be glorified that you brought up a new thing? So was it personal? So I think this is something that we really need to deep dive into it, relook at it, see how best we can roll it out. Probably we should have started by, you know, carrying it out in a few counties before we do it on a large scale. But we decide to go large scale. You know, when you're doing something new, you start small, and then you improve from the mistakes that you're making, so that you make it better, so that by the time you're going full scale, it is something that is working. But that is not what disturbed me, Jed, and my friend George. There's even more things in terms of what are really the priorities of this Kenya Kwanza government. What are the priorities? You saw just the other day, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is my friend, announcing that he is going to spend 500 million on some Grammy award. 500 million. 500 million being spent on some award that does not even exist. Because the information and feedback we are getting from the Grammys is that, one, they don't accept money from foreign governments because they are non-profit. And two, the Grammy that will happen on 25th of February next year will take place in LA, in Crypto Arena. So now the question is, Where is this money going to? My president said that he has already paid. This money, if paid, I think if the president was a serious man, by today he would be telling us who received that money, where that money went to, and whether this Grammy Award was a priority to the Kenyan people. Do you know what 500 million can do? It can pay all the interns, 3,600 interns for 2 months. Do you know what the 500 million can do? It can buy 100 dialysis machines. Do you know what 500 million can do? It can build 10 level 3 hospitals for the Republic of Kenya. Do you know that 500 million can deliver one cancer testing machine, one per county? Then we are really getting our priorities completely upside down. I think this government is about opulence, and we've said it before, is about misuse of public funds. In fact, they have no plan. So let's not talk of plans. There are no plans. Plans work. Plans work.
Let's take a look at the SHA registration campaign story that was filed.